you join me as we're about to head into the first meeting. Rental car. Down here is a camping with a bar. The bar is owned by the guy that also has a production facility for wooden cabins and stuff like that. So we're gonna have lunch at his bar and then go see his factory and production area, which I'm very curious about. So this producer has sent Glamping Pods for me to both Sweden and United States. He's a smaller producer, more farm style from what I understand, and he's been so and so in consistency, but we'll go see and check his place out. And the reason I'm visiting these places is generally I got a lot of people asking about these products now that these producers make, so I want to go check and make sure they're able to meet that demand and make sure that their production facilities meet certain standards and stuff like that. But I haven't been here before, even though I've dealt with this guy for a year or two now, so it'll be really fun to see his place. And then in a upcoming video I'll be going to an even bigger producer that is taking over more and more of my orders, since they seem to be a lot better at getting stuff out on time. Interesting with business. I do love this sort of stuff. Oh, that's why, because I saw many smaller houses.
If you building 81, 82 square meters, then you like normal house, and it's a lot of probably architects go from out. From outside, right? It's nice. No, it's staying maybe 5-6 years. Actually, in Bunga, they say it's 20 kilometers. Different city. Go inside.
It's standard.
Maybe you can second level prevention maybe.
And what's the capacity per month? How many units do you think?
Many units. Normal working 2-3 per day. There's a retail, yeah. House, pigs, very big farms. Thousands of thousands.
Yeah, but it's long. But they give food for all union.
Sauna, I guess, in this one.
Yeah,
It's a sauna.
There it is. He's using that warehouse and that one, and behind me is the head office. So when I said smaller farm style production, it turned out to be pretty accurate, and this actually used to be a real farm. So he told me today that there's 3 house bodies like the one you see behind me. He's bought 2 of them, but they're on rented land that's owned by the state. However, these used to house milking cows back in the Soviet Union days. So each of these bigger buildings that we were just in housed 500 milking cows. So in total, 1,500 cows in here during the Soviet era. And those were, of course, all owned by the Soviet Union, by the state, which is pretty cool. The production is rather small scale and looked about as I guess I thought it would. It's a little inefficient to build a major business on, but I do like the guy, and he's been really nice to me. We had a good lunch in his bar, coffee, and then we were here for a while at the factory looking at everything. He also took me to a museum. But it kind of looks it's a little sketchy, the operation he's running, to feel supported if we start building a proper sales channel. But we'll see over time how this all ends up. With that said, this is so much fun to be out looking at places like this and meeting people like this and hearing all these stories about, I don't know, something about the Soviet Union is always pretty fascinating. So this was a really fun visit. Thank you for checking out this video. There should be another one from the next factory coming up just after this one. Ciao.